All right, we're getting some leg swings. And if you haven't started on the other leg, go for some leg swings on the other leg now. Nice high kick, strong swing to the back. A little bit more Simon Shuffle. Get your arms moving into it, left over right, or rotating. And now we'll get some swipes, so feet across the body rather than back and forth. Keep your legs long and get them moving out as far as possible. Alrighty. Let's hold on to something and go for 20 reverse step lunges. Make sure that you're pulling your hips forward during this. Feel your hips start to open up. Reach nice and far back. Get some blood move into the hips. All right. And then we can walk out into a plank, and we'll go for 10 push-ups, however you need to do them. Chest to the ground. Feel a nice, strong back. Elbows stay close to the rib cage. And then after 10, we'll push back into downward dog and pedal our feet out for about a minute. Take your hips high toward the ceiling. Try to drive your heels down below the ground. Awesome. Hang out here for about 30 more seconds. Keep pedaling your feet out. Elongating the posterior chain. All of those muscles that run from your heel up into your back. Great. And go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet and slowly roll up. There we go. Let's warm up the arms a little bit more, left over right, right over left. Really feel your chest start to open. Poke your chest through as your arms go back. And we can make some big circles with our arms. And let's walk back out into plank for 10 scorpions. Right foot to the left hand, left foot to the right hand. 10 total scorpions, 5 on each side. Kick your legs nice and high and bring them all the way to your hands if you can. It's Mike.
Hi, everyone. I just came in to say hi.
Good morning.
Hey, Dr. Deb. Hi, Christine. Hey, Tib. Cecily, Dusty, Matthew, Maria.
So cool. Are you going to work out with us?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
We just had a water fight on the balcony
Oh, that's
Nice.
in the patio.
Nice.
Yep. We're going to the beach, guys. We're going to put wetsuits on and go to the beach. Hi, Sandra.
Man, that's awesome.
All right. Keep it up, guys.
Cool. If you're still on the ground, you can roll over and we'll go for 10 nice and slow glute bridges. Drive your hips toward the ceiling as your heels press through the floor. Get your hips high, high, high to the ceiling, squeeze at the top, and then back to the ground. Again, we're trying to light up the posterior chain. That's all those muscles from your heel into your back, even all the way up to your shoulder. And after your 10, we can bring our legs, our knees left to right and right to left. Good morning, Marcia. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna unmute you real quick. What was that, Marcia?
I said I had technical problems. Sorry.
All good, no worries.
It's okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. 10 glute bridges, and then I like what Dr. Deb's doing. I think she's like just bringing her feet up. Let's hang out in happy baby for a little bit. Just grab your feet and pull your knees to the ground. Nice happy baby to start the morning. You can roll left to right, forward and back. You can play with your feet like a baby. And then roll up to standing. All right. If you have a series of dumbbells, we're going to start warming up our Turkish get-up. You might not want to start at the weight you expect to use during the workout. You might want to start a little lighter if you have that opportunity with your weights. So go ahead and grab a moderate weighted dumbbell. During the workout, I'm gonna use 50. So right now I've got this kettlebell and it's 26. I'm gonna start warming up with this 26-pound kettlebell. So let's meet at the bottom of a Turkish get-up position, lying on our backs. We'll start on the right side, right heel into the ground, left leg stretched out, and the weight in our right hand. Press it overhead. I want you to stare right into your thumb and index finger area. Take a nice big breath, and we'll come up to this seated position. I'm resting the weight of my body on my right heel and on my left hand and on my left butt cheek. I'm going to bring my hips up, sweep my left foot through, and come to a nice lunge position. I'm going to close the gap between my right knee and my left knee. So that now I'm in a more sturdy position, and I'm going to press to stand. My arm is still pressing that weight straight overhead, and I step back with my left knee, left hand reaches for the ground, still stable. Sweep that left leg through, and come down nice and controlled. Perfect. Go ahead and do the same thing on the left side. I'm going to watch you. The idea today is that your weight would be heavy enough that it forces you to concentrate during the Turkish get-up, but not so heavy that it bogs you down and leaves you in the dust. Ideally, a full Turkish get-up from the ground all the way to standing and back to the ground should take you no more than 25 to 30 seconds. Great, and like I said, if you've got more weight that you can use, we can start to ramp up the weight. So start thinking about what weight you're going to use during the workout and start working toward that. Great. Awesome. Make sure that both sides of your body feel good and warmed up for the Turkish get-up. And practice pausing in those positions that require stability. Right, so this seated position, this tripod position, the lunge position, and standing. If you don't feel stable anywhere, maybe you need to go down and wait. I'm going to go for some push-ups.
Except when I lay down.
Whew. I have to admit, heavy doesn't sound very fun, but I think it's going to be good today. I just did a couple with 50 pounds, and my heart rate is up. But then again, that's the intention. Dr. Deb, what weight are you thinking about today?
I'm at 15 pounds on the dumbbell.
How does that feel on both sides?
It's work for me. The 10 is like no problem, but 15, I'm like you said, it's a good stimulus.
Great, that's it. Tib, what about you? And Sandra?
50 for me, and Sandra 60, no? No,
Yeah,
20.
65.
20. Okay, perfect.
20.
50 and 20.
Marcia, what about you?
I've got 15, but I'm struggling with it.
Okay, do you have 10s?
I do.
Okay. Do the 10s feel too easy?
It's just that in between. I'm of course stronger on my right side, and my left side is like,
Right.
I'm struggling more on the left.
Okay.
So
Maybe on your right side you can use 15, and on your left you could use 10.
okay, I'll try that.
Yeah. And how about Christine and Eric?
Yeah, I can't decide between 20 or 25.
Okay.
25 is rough on my left side.
Yeah. Maybe you could do what Marcia is doing with 25 on the right and 20 on the left.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm at 30.
Eric's at 30.
That's perfect. Great. And Dusty and Cecily, how about you guys? I think maybe they can't hear me. Cecily? Hey.
Hi.
What weight are you guys using?
I'm using a 30-pound kettlebell.
Great.
Dusty, what are you doing?
Probably 45.
He's got a 45.
Well done. Let's take a break from our Turkish get-ups and address the burpee box jump overs. Before we start jumping over boxes, let's step up to boxes. So go for 10 step ups. I've got a cooler here that I'm gonna be stepping onto. Do you have the cooler downstairs? And then when you're ready, you can start jumping onto your box, land nice and softly. Today, your box will probably be lower than it normally is for box jumps. And that's because we're jumping over it. So maybe usually for box jump workouts, it will probably be like a 30-inch box or a 24-inch box or something like that. Today, it's a 20 or a 16. That's kind of the RX. Because we want to get all the way over it and land gracefully still. So I have this cooler here, and it's probably 18 inches, maybe. If all of your boxes are too high, maybe consider using a kettlebell or a medicine ball, something lower to the ground that you know you can get all the way over. And before we jump over our boxes, I'd like us to go for 5 broad jumps. So you can just step away from your box and just jump as far away from you as possible. I want you to think about tucking your knees to your chest during the jump. So get those knees high as your body is flung in a direction. And again, we're trying to land gracefully. And once you're comfortable with the broad jumps, you can give it a shot jumping over your box or your kettlebell or your medicine ball or whatever it might be today. Dr. Deb, what are you jumping over?
I have a kettlebell. I'm like figuring stuff out.
Awesome. And after you've gotten some jumps, turn those into burpee box jump overs. So it'll look like this. I've got my box here. I'm gonna do my burpee and then jump over, go for another burpee, jump over. That was 2 burpee box jump overs. This will be where your heart rate gets high. And I'd encourage you to work on taking 1 breath or 2 breaths in between your jumps. So you'll jump, do your burpee, take a breath or 2, and then jump again. If you start to hyperventilate and breathe too fast, your heart rate will really get through the roof. But if we can figure out how to control the breath and pace these burpee box jump overs well, we'll be totally fine during the workout. And we still have to work on some dips. So I'm sitting on my box right now. I've got a chair out in front of me. Maybe you can see it if I do this. I'm gonna put my heels on the chair and lower so that my elbows are at my shoulder height and come back up. I wanna keep my hips high during this. Or maybe your feet are on the ground and you're doing it this way. Maybe they're outstretched in front of you, hips are still high, and you're going to the ground. Find a modification that will work for you today. These are going to feel easier than ring dips or bar dips that we normally work on at the hut because we have a little bit more stability with the box. And it also controls our range of motion just a little bit more. Yeah. Cecily's got her chair, and she's able to get full range of motion there. Notice that her elbows, I'm going to spotlight her for a second. Don't stop, Cecily. Her elbows are getting as high as her shoulders are. That's what we're going for today. So that's great. And before we get going, I want to talk a little bit about the pattern. We're going to do one practice round before we start. It's going to be the first round, 1 Turkish get up. And that's only 1, that's not 1 on each side. That's just 1 Turkish get up, 2 burpee box jump overs, and then 3 dips. Ideally, this will take somewhere around 1 minute for you to do. If it doesn't, we can talk. But if you're able to maintain that pace the whole time, 1 minute per Turkish get up, 2 burpee box jump overs, and 3 dips, you'll get into the round of 6 Turkish get-ups by the 20th minute. My point in saying this is let's find a pace that you can stick to the whole 20 minutes, and then we'll figure out where our goal is supposed to be at the end of 20 minutes. So 1 Turkish get-up, 2 burpee box jump overs, and 3 dips. I'm gonna turn on my timer just so that we have an idea of how long it's taking us. And I'm just going to display it on the screen. So when you have a chance, go for a Turkish get up, all the way up, all the way down. And then 2 burpee box jump overs. Remember, there's no need to rush these Turkish get ups. Just find your pace and stick to it. And remember that breath on your jumps. And then 3 quick dips, full range of motion, and we'll be good. So Tib, that took you just under 50 seconds. Great, and we're all finishing around the same time, so that's perfect. That tells me that your weight is good on the Turkish get-ups. It also tells me that your box height is solid for those jump overs and that your dip modification is right where it needs to be. If you need to, go ahead and write out the pattern so that you don't forget. It's 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 3, 6, 9, etc., etc. Depending on, you just multiply it, or what is it, a factor? You factor it. Maria is telling me that it's factoring, but I was never that great in math. Multiples, that is the correct word, multiples.
So 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 3, 6, 9, 4, 8, 12.
Yes, exactly. And then 5, 10, 15. And then 6, 12, 18.
7, 14.
And I don't think anyone will be at the 7 Turkish get up point, but that would be 7, 14, 21. All right. It's 9:31. Does anyone need to go to the restroom or grab a drink of water? If so, we'll take a minute to do that, and then we'll get going at 9:32-ish.
Excuse me. The box is 20 in high, but 24 in the large.
Oh, so you have to jump farther.
Yeah, it's 20 and 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope.
All right. Great. All right. I see Tib and Sandra are ready. Dr. Deb looks ready. Cecily's giving me a thumbs up, so I'm assuming she's good to go. Marcia, I don't know where Marcia is. All right, I'm going to do it with you guys, but I'm also going to check back periodically and let you know what time it is so that you can pace yourself appropriately. I still don't see Marcia. Marcia, where'd you go? She's gone rogue. That's okay. There she is. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 3, 6, 9, etc., etc. We're going to go in 10 seconds. So find your dumbbell, find your mat, find your weight. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. That was an ugly Turkish get-up on my part. All right, we're almost a minute in. Hopefully you're closing in on the end of your first round. Not too fast on your Turkish get-ups, just fast enough that you can control your weight. Whew. Second round, you've got 4 burpee box jump overs. And 6 dips. And we are almost 2.5 minutes in. All right. Eric and Christine getting after it. Turkish get-up looks good, Eric. Keep pressing through to the ceiling, or the sky in your case, to the trees. Great, Christine. Way to keep looking at that dumbbell. All right. 4 minutes in. Great. Dusty and Cecily are killing it. Cecily's on the burp box jumps. Dusty's on his dips. Whew. Here we go. Five minutes in. Whew. Great, Sandra. Keep staring up at that dumbbell. All right, great, Dr. Deb. Seven and a half minutes in. All right. Looking good. Those Turkish get-ups look great, Dusty. All right. Hopefully we're getting close to the midway, or we're getting close to the midway point. We're 9 minutes in. I just finished my round of 4 Turkish get-ups. Moving on to 5. Maria's on her dips. Great, Tib. Let's spotlight that.
Wow, Tim. Is this such a stretch?
On your Turkish get-ups, make sure you're staring at the dumbbell the whole time. Over the halfway mark. 10 and a half minutes in. This one's a sweater.
It's just us.
Maybe it's just us. Eleven and a half minutes in. Keep up the good work. Oh. 10 burpees never felt so long. We're 12 and a half minutes in. All right. I'm entering my round of 6 Turkish get-ups. Make your transitions quick. Don't take too much time to rest. Couple quick breaths and right back to it.
Go, Christine.
Great, Marcia. Don't let your Turkish get-ups become sloppy in these later rounds. Keep them tight. Keep pressing to the ceiling.
Go, Marcia.
Great job, Marcia. Looks great. We're 15 minutes in. Can you hold on for 4.5 more minutes? Keep pushing. Oh. 16, minutes, 20 seconds in. Hold on for 3.5 more minutes. I've got 12 burpees to go for this round of 6 Turkish get-ups. Two and a half minutes to go. Here we go, Dusty. Here we go, Deb. Finish strong. You're spotlighted. Two minutes. Here we go, here we go. The last push. 100 seconds to go. Fight, fight, fight. Minute 20 to go. Keep working. Don't slow down your pace. One minute left. Fight for 60 seconds. Here we go. All of you are unmuted. Let's hear the heavy breathing. 45 seconds left. Great, Sandra. Great, Tiv. Here we go, Dr. Deb. Keep pressing through to the ceiling. Great, Eric and Christine. 30 seconds left. Here we go, Marcia. 20 seconds. We're for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Good work, everybody. I am drenched in sweat.
Oh.
Wow.
How was that?
That was intense.
Great.
Putain de merde.
I'm going to try to do a little math real quick and figure out how many reps I did. If you want to do the same thing,
So you count every rep?
count every rep. Yeah.
Okay.
I finished the round of 6 Turkish get-ups.
Okay. Do you know what that is?
Right now. 3, 6, 7, 8.
I'm going to do my calculator.
I'm leaving math for me. Just do a factorial, like you said.
Exactly. 36, 40, 48.
Do you come up with 120 for for 6 rounds? Oh, wait, I forgot the first two. 5, 6 plus 6, 126?
Yeah, that sounds exactly right.
So we did 127, yeah?
Yeah, I did +1.
Yeah, me
Did you
too.
do +1?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I run.
Whatever you want to do.
I think we need a Turkish get-up wad that's only on the left side.
All right. 118.
Because for all of us, at least that mentioned it, our left side was a lot tougher.
Yeah. Christine, I think you're right. It's exactly 126 if you finish
Okay.
of 6 Turkish get-ups.
Okay.
The round of 6 Turkish get-ups.
Yeah, the full round.
Yeah.
Sorry?
If you got through 6 Turkish get-ups, 12 box jumps, and 18 box dips, then
It's,
your number was 126.
okay, thank you.
I figure that most of us are around that number.
On the last round? 12?
I think 15, right?
6 and 6 is 12. 6, 12, 18 was the last round.
Yep.
It was,
I don't have 127.
oh,
I don't think I did 18. I think I did 15 on the last round.
oh, for the box dips?
Yeah.
You did what?
It's 123.
You did 15, so minus 3, so 124.
Yeah, well, I had the +1 on Turkish, so we'll call it 125.
Well, if you did 15, I just subtracted 3 from there.
Oh, perfect. Yes, perfect. That's exactly right.
All right, Christine?
I'm just helping Eric with his math.
Yeah, it'd be if he got 15 box dips on that last
Yeah.
round, it's 123, yeah?
But then he thought he had finished, so he did one more Turkish get-up, so he's 124.
Great.
And I was 127. Okay.
You got
Type it into the chat. Let me see. Where am I? Oh my God, the flies are insane.
I guess they love the sweat. Hey, Marcia, how'd you do?
I did good. I got to my 6, 12, 18, and I did one brush. It's called. And I'm dripping.
Yeah. I can't wait for your shower.
You're dripping?
Yeah, I'm just.
My shirt is, it looks like it came out of the wash.
Yeah, it's just like. Oh, I'm just. But then you guys are very heavy compared to me, so I salute everybody.
I did what you did.
Oh, but still, all of them are 30, 40, 50.
You know.
Dib, are you signing off?
Now I'm gonna type in my thing here.
I'm going to stop the recording. For those who were tuned in, just watching it playback, hope the workout was good.